guys, I'm just turning on live video for many of my computer screen, and it's coming up very soon. I think there is live stream on on my Facebook, on my Twitch, on my YouTube channel right now. Let me just check it on the screen. Why? Let me just see. Okay. Let's go on stream on this one as well. Okay. I think we're live. I hope you guys can hear me. Sorry if the audio is not too great, but I'm doing my best. I'm in my new office setup, and then I'm hoping that it picks up all the everything that I have. So, Happy New Year, guys. It is 2022 finally. Today's January 1st, and it's been a while since I actually been on live stream. I know. It's something that I wanted to do for a while, but I didn't do. So I want to just show you guys what I can do to do that. 1 second, I'm gonna move things up from let me just change it to this, take away the display. OBS is just amazing. I think I'm gonna try to fill up the screen. There you go. Alright, let me turn around and talk to you guys in another setup. So this camera here right now, this is the Sony ZV-1. I have put in the Ulanzi wide angle camera right on top of my lens. So it actually looks very, very good. And unfortunately, I didn't buy the Sony ZEV-10. That would be an upgrade to the Sony ZV-1, but it does the job. Now, as you guys can see, the setup is slightly different than what I have before. We got a blanket or a very, very, very big drapery, and I hope the echo is not too bad. I did include 3 lights. I got my accent light right down there. I'm looking at the camera and it's really hard to see. Actually, let me just transition. I got my accent light right behind my chair. There is a key light right in front of me, and there is the floodlight right there, or the supporting light. These are all from Newer, I think. Newer? I need to check the model afterwards. It's 3-pack for 1. It's awesome. Now, the reason why I'm saying all these things, before I start telling you guys my usual live stream content, is that, well, I'm showing you that you can make improvement very, very cheaply. Because all these things have costed me maybe just over $500. $500 for very nice improvement. Like what's actually filming right now is my newest phone, an upgrade for my Google Pixel 4 Pro. Right now it is the Google Pixel 6 Pro. Google 6 Pro is awesome and definitely has the best camera lens I have, an upgrade. So you can see it's very nice. It's very comparable to my Sony ZV-1 right here, right? So that's that. Let's turn back around. Now, what are we going to talk about today? In 1 second, actually, I think there is a mess up to this. I'm gonna increase it. There you go. What are we talking about today? Today is gonna be my usual live stream, 2022 live stream. I know we babble around a lot. Some people might be jumping off the live video, which is okay. Today I just thought, you know what, I haven't done this for a while. I need to do this. That is why I'm doing it. So let me see if what is going on online. So this is a reason. There's a reason why I'm using. Okay, so the live video is on. Okay, great. This is awesome. So let me go on to Facebook. Facebook is definitely good. Okay, sorry about that. That was a Instagram reel. Now let's see. We need to go on and start talking about business plan. Business planning for 2022 is going to be a whole lot different than what we used to have. Okay, for example, we've been through the whole craziness of pandemic for the past 2 years, and it's ongoing. Omicron variant is coming, and it's affecting a whole lot of us, right? So that's why it is important, extremely important, for us to know how to handle this in a smart way. Extremely easy way is actually take all your business on the web. I really like to emphasize it's on the internet. I know there's still some pullback that you do not really want to do things online. But unfortunately, it's on the news. It's in your life. Every single store cannot handle the rent. You probably can't handle the rent. That's why you probably have to quit your business. But it doesn't have to be like that. It can very easily be fixed and improved by taking your business online. So let's go into the screen and let's check it out. Alright, so this is a new landing page I am making for you guys. Okay, so especially for those who haven't taken their business online just yet. I mentioned over here, if you don't know where to begin, I'm going to help you take it all up. Okay, so it's a landing page that I am still building, but it will come in very, very nicely. You also already have a very good layout. Now, this is the first lesson I want to just show everyone that is watching my live video right now. You need to be able to create something like this and take it up to online. It doesn't have to be a fancy store website, like something like, okay, so if we go to another screen right here, oh, it's gonna show all these things. No, it doesn't have to be as fancy as this. It's not even an e-commerce page. I will teach you all that. Probably you guys have already saw my live video or my YouTube video before, that I have made these videos for you. Now, this is a pop-up that I obviously will give you guys the link of this page. If you guys want a free thing, a free fluffless roadmap, then better stick around to the end, and I will leave the link in the description or in the first comment I will be pinning both Facebook and my YouTube channel. Okay? Now, what we need to begin is that we need to figure out how are we able to showcase to people. So are we struggling getting business? Are we doing jack of all trades? Are we charging low price? Or we're just losing all these pitches whatsoever? Okay, so all these things will be handled. Obviously all these images will be added up. I'm almost done. Just recording all my new videos in here. So it's free, guys. This is totally free. Okay, $0, totally free. Value is, I can say if you go through this, it's a great, at least 1,500 times 5, which is $7,500 value. Okay, if you go through my entire fluffless roadmap, I guarantee you it's not gonna be super long. Okay, so that is the gist of this page. Now let us go to the our whiteboard. As usual, we're gonna take things up a notch and take things to the whiteboard. But before that, Let me see who else is here. Let's take a quick look. Alright. So, my god, I am sweating. I just washed my face and it's extremely hot in this room. I already opened the window. I think it's the light that's right in front of me. But even though it's making a nice, image right here, it's still taking, oh my goodness. 1 second, I need to fix this for some reason. For some odd reason. I think my head is slightly off. There's a black line right on top, and I just can't seem to fix that. Okay, I'll fix that in the next one. So let's go into the whiteboard. The lesson is up. So as usual, we're gonna take it up to my tablet, as you guys can see from this side of view. You can see from the screen right here. I'm trying different angles, so bear with me. So, we want to take things up to online. You have a business. I don't really care which kind of business that you have. It can be a local business. It can be a service type. It can be a affiliate or online marketing business, or it can be network marketing, whatsoever. Any kind of business, you need to start bringing your strategy online. So, the easiest way is to be able to make any pages like the one that you saw, like a landing page that you just saw like this. You can make it very easily with any website builder. Okay, it can be WordPress, it can be any software that's out there. Even email service providers have that. Doesn't matter, but I like to use WordPress because it's so easy. So the first thing that you will need is a web presence that really revolves around your entire business. So like I am saying, you're taking things up onto the internet. You need to be able to bring down every single thing that you have planned out for your business. So whether it is the type of customer, so I'm going to write it down here. Customer, that's your who. The product, that is your what. And the reason why your customers will be buying that is the why. So you need to take the web presence and able to display all three characteristics or all three attributes that I just said right here. The who, what, and why. You can do that. I promise you, you'll have a good start. Okay? How exactly are we doing that? I'm sure you guys have heard of mind mapping. You take people from A all the way down to Z. You take people all the way from A to Z. That is part of mind mapping, but the goal is this, and the beginning is this. So you have all these obstacles that you need to fill in the three reasons. I mean, not the three reasons, I'm sorry. The three attributes, the customers, the products, and the reason, which are the who, what, why. So you need to be able to fill into the mind map. Now, some people might tell me, Simon, this is great. You're saying all these nice things. However, I don't know how to build these. I don't know how to build a complicated website. It doesn't have to be complicated. Trust me. All you need to do is to at least draw out a plan. Okay? draw a plan so that you are able to direct where your customer should land and where they're gonna give you their credit card. So don't worry too much about the how, because the how will be taught inside my Fluffer's roadmap, but I'm gonna give you the glimpse of it, which is gonna be templates that I'll be showing you. Okay, so don't worry too much about it. Now let's go on to the next step. Number one is your web presence. I hope at this point people understand why I emphasize the web presence. It has to be your website. It cannot be your social media just yet, because you own the website. You don't own social media channels. Zuckerberg will take away your account anytime if the team thinks that it's inappropriate. Okay, so I need you to focus on the web presence. That is the first thing. Okay, so you plan out your beginning and the end goal for your customer's journey. Okay, now what? Now what you need to do is, let's go scroll down and say number 2. The second thing that we need to do is that we need to get more people to see our stuff, our product, our services, and this is when you can take your things up onto social media channels. So social is the second thing. I'm trying to make things as simple as possible. I know this entire process is super hard for a lot of people. People would still be hesitate about taking things online. So I'm gonna simplify this as much as possible. So why don't I tell you that everything, if it's certain kind of business, you can use certain or very specific social media channel. For example, Facebook would be extremely good for services or e-commerce or network marketing, affiliate marketing, that sort of things. Now, Instagram is better for product based. Again, e-commerce, MLM, affiliate marketing, etc. There's also some other stuff like LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I would say, is mostly service based, because you can see that it has function of company page and services page. It doesn't really have a lot of function for e-commerce just yet. I'm sure they're gonna change, because all these social media channels of all for the past few years, they have been improving like crazy. So that's one thing I can assure you. Of course, you can say there's TikTok nowadays. TikTok. There is still the Pinterest. Okay, all these things. TikTok, Pinterest, I have seen more case studies for e-commerce. Same thing with this. Okay, so to choose your social media channel, you need to choose first based on what kind of product are you selling. Are you a service type business? Well, why don't you start with Facebook or LinkedIn? More professional services would be digital marketing consultant like I am, or consultancy in finance like CPA, chartered professional accountant, lawyers. I would strongly suggest you to get on LinkedIn and get your web presence built on that platform first. I'm not saying Facebook is not good enough. I like Facebook most because it is the most versatile. You can be using it for both services and e-commerce based. It has a lot more functions, and it's more, I would say, most intuitive. Yes, some people would tell me and say, Simon, Zuckerberg takes a lot of money from me. I really don't want to support Zuckerberg. Well, be my guest. Use LinkedIn and go support Microsoft. Choose any weapon that you like. Choose any media platform that you like. It doesn't matter which one you choose. I'm just giving you my opinion. Okay? So, what now? What now? So, you could say this. I'm going to change my angle and say, talk to you. And you say, Simon, what about my, why did you say Facebook? Okay? Well, so for example, Facebook has a lot more functions that allows a experienced marketer, digital marketer like I am, to improve conversion, to get more leads, to get more products sold, which I'll be talking about in the next thing, which is just Pixel, which is custom audiences and running paid ads. Those sort of things are amazing. In a Facebook group, if you notice, latest Facebook group function, you can ask for payment in the events. Those sort of things are happening on there. So I like to use Facebook for that reason. It also includes the shop function. If you have a shop-based page or e-commerce page, and you can include your URL inside as well. So that is why I would strongly suggest you guys to go on Facebook first, regardless of what type of business that you're trying to run, service or product based. Okay, so let's go back to the other screen and right in front of me right now. Okay, so what is next, Simon? Well, here's the thing. If you want to get more business, you need to spend time. When I say get more eyes, get more views, it means that you need to get content built on both your website as well as your social media channel. So I have a standard operating procedure, or SOP, is that whenever I write something on my blog post, or have added a new product or services on my website or my client's website, I would strongly suggest the person who's handling the social channels, it can be you, it can be some other people, that doesn't matter. I think it's easier for you to do that. Actually, why don't I, give me 1 second, I'm going to change the camera display and say, white shot, I want to copy this, and I want to put it in here, paste, and then I want to be taking it down to here to replace this. Sorry guys, I'm just changing things. I'm going to take away ZB1. See how it works. Yeah, I think this is better. So why don't I say it's not important? Oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Once again, let's repeat. So whenever I make something new on the website, whether it's a blog post, a new product, or new services page, I would then immediately take it up to social media channel on your Facebook, IG, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and post it. Write a very small paragraph, talk about it, and post it on Facebook, on the social media channel. And what happens after that is that I will show you. We'll go on to my Facebook page. I'm going to show you Facebook page. Just give me 1 second. I'm taking it up there. Who the hell just messaged me? Okay, let me take it off to Facebook, and I'll change screen. One screen. Okay, and transition. Okay, so you can see over here. You can see over here. I would write a small paragraph. It's not even a paragraph, it's a sentence, and post it on my website, post it on my social. Same thing over here. I will write something about it. You know, all these things. I will post a small paragraph or sentence, and paste the link on there. And whenever people clicking on it, I know that I'm getting some sort of engagement. So I did that in 3 days ago, on Wednesday. I'm getting a small engagement. Why? Because I have a very small following on this new business page. If I post it on the other page, which is my Simon WYF on page, I would probably get a lot more engagement. But I am redoing everything from scratch, so that's why. But regardless, the main reason why I'm showing you this is that whenever you guys are writing something new and posting on social content, it's gonna get the signal to both the social media channel and in your website, and more people are going to view your website, the higher the engagement will be, which will be inside a Google Analytics account. So I'm not too sure if I should show you guys this or not, but I will regardless. Where is it? I have so many accounts, so sorry guys. So many freaking accounts. I have a lot of people from Clutch. Okay, so let's see. Go to social media account. I have a whole bunch of accounts. And then we take it up to here. And so as you can see, engagement will go up. Engagement will always go up. If you keep on doing this, the engagement from social would be amazing. Okay? Engagement from social will be amazing. It will be organic referral. And what this means is that the more people are viewing the pages that is mentioned over here, the higher the chance that I am getting their attention. So that is the one biggest reason why I strongly suggest you to post something on social media right away after you write new things on your website. So let's move on to the next one, and that will be on, where is my pencil? Okay, so the third one. What happens after that? The third one will be, I'm not too sure if I should teach you guys this, but I think if you want to speed up, you need to learn to pay some money, to spend some money, which is called a paid ad. Oh my goodness, sorry, the ugly writing. Let me write properly. Paid ads. So paid ads is extremely important for online marketing, basically, because it's the quickest way. Social, organic, it's gonna take forever. If you don't already have a large following, you don't have YouTube channel, you don't have all these things helping you to gain traffic, to gain awareness of your potential client, and it's extremely hard to get any sort of leads. That's why I say using paid ads. And I strongly suggest you to use Facebook paid ads because it has the easiest way for you to run ads. It is very intuitive. You can target much easier. Even though, sometimes people would tell me it is expensive because of the new iOS 14.5, iOS 15 rule, where it stops. it allows Apple iPhone users to stop tracking Facebook stuff. So, so even though that is the case, I still think Facebook gives you the best chance, because if you can keep the engagement on Facebook page itself, you will have a lot more success. Why? Because that's how it works. If you stay on Facebook, then the data is still being collected on Facebook, which I'll show you guys very easily. So we're gonna go to Business Suite, and those who don't know how to do these, don't worry. I'm gonna tell you that, hey, everything will be on my page, on my website, on everything else. Oh, see, it's already telling you earn money by hosting a paid online plan. So this is the Business Suite. Okay, you need to go sign up for Business Suite, business.facebook.com, and then you need to go to ads. And why did I say you can still overcome the unfortunate iOS Apple apocalypse? I wanna say it in an easier way, but apocalypse is that you can create custom audience, which basically means specifically people who are viewing your page or your website. And the source can be your website, which right now is the most it's the hardest things to track for the Pixel due to the iOS problem. Okay, it can be an email list, it can be an offline activity, which is like a POS that you have in store, or an app that people download. Now, I am not an app developer. I am not so fond of using this because I don't know how, but it's the same idea as a website. Don't ask me about app, but you can definitely ask me about the Facebook sources. Facebook allows us to create all these things. We got video, we got lead form, we got instant experiences, we got shopping, events, Facebook page, Facebook listing. Now, if you're staying on Facebook with your cell phone, okay, activity isn't taking away from Facebook, aka going to your website pages, then Facebook is still able to track all these things, all these data. For example, if I go to here, it can be the events would be people who currently follow your page, engage with your page, visit your page, engage with any post or ad, click any call to action button, contact ads will shop now, who sent a message to your page, or who saved your page or any post. All these things are amazing engagements that if you keep track of these and lay them out in a very nice, I don't want to use the word funnel, but it is a funnel, marketing funnel. I'll explain very briefly, which is the top, or the cold audience, the warm audience, and the hot audience. Cold means that someone who has not, okay, I'm going to talk over here. Someone who has not been to your page, does not even know your brand, does not even know your business or product or stuff that you sell. Those completely cold. The warm audience who have been in contact with any sort of ad, any sort of web presence. Now, I'm totally referring to web presence. Warm audience could also be people who are referring to you if you go by referral business. And hot audience means that they're ready to buy, they're ready to take out their wallet and ready to make that purchase right now. So, if you take that up and use what's on the Facebook audience that I just showed you, okay? If you take that up and use this Facebook audience, okay, so let's go back here, and use Facebook audience, and basically follow this. Someone who have visited would be just a cold audience, okay, regardless of any action. The warm audience would be someone who has engaged with any post or ad. Okay, that is important. And the hot audience would be anyone who has sent a message or click any call to action. That is super easy way for you to figure out the funnel tactic on your Facebook ad. So let's go to lead form and say, okay, someone who has opened the form, did not submit, open and submitted form. So this is to the hot audience, but in the conversion state, which is a lot deeper now, okay? Someone who have opened this form, who has seen this form, but someone who did not submit the form, and someone who has submitted the form. Submitted the form means that, hey, they have done a great job. Generally, you can send them ads and say thank you based on whoever name it is and whatever action that they take. Maybe they have submitted a form and then they talk to you, and after so many days, maybe a week or two, you have closed them. You can then send them another thank you ad that encourage them to buy another product. That's just an example. Okay, so that is the gist of the paid ads. You can definitely use use Instagram as well, because they go hand in hand. They go really hand in hand because Facebook owns Instagram, and with the video that is being coming out, like the reel and everything, you can definitely use that instead of TikTok. All these possibilities, they're endless, and I know I can't put all these things into today's live video. Otherwise, I can talk for the whole day. All right, I think I already talked for like 39 minutes live already. So let's go on to the last thing that I want to tell you guys today, which is number 4. This is the last thing. I'm including this. There's a lot more that I'm going to talk about in the Fluxless roadmap. Okay. So the last thing that we'll be talking about is about analyzing. Analyze. This analyze, you have to go on to the Google Analytics, which I already showed you, and Facebook Analytics. Okay, why am I mentioning these two? Because this is the only way to know whether or not your work done is actually working. Okay? If you can't read this, you need to learn how to read this. Okay? So if it's improving, the very gist of it, if it's improving, then you're doing a great job. If it's not improving, then God, this is the insight. Okay, so this is the Facebook one. The insights, reach. Okay, so this is very easy, right? So simple, yet so useful. Okay, I want you guys to just focus very simply on the reach, and all the other stuff is not so important right now, because you probably won't be able to understand all of it right now. Okay, if you are doing this, and if you are saying that, how do I say this? If you are able to find out whether or not the page that you have been producing is actually converting, or the content that you've written out is doing a great job at keeping them on the site and go to other deeper pages, such as the product page, such as the service, and even going into the converting page, which is the contact page or the cart checkout page, right? And if you're able to analyze Facebook insights of the ads, whether or not they're converting, you can then, number one, save more money. Number two, spend more money on those effective ads. And number three, make more money. If you're able to do all these things properly, you can rinse and repeat everything that I've just mentioned, okay? Every single thing I just mentioned, you are able to start making money online instead of relying on the instead of relying on your existing location. It's not that easy to keep rent paid while you don't have any client. Okay? It's extremely hard. I repeat, it's extremely hard to say dig out every single month $3 grand, $4 grand, even 5, 10 grand to your landlord if you can't make those money in the first place. However, what I presented to you today is gonna solve all that problem. You don't need to pay rent no more. All you have to do is learn and spend time in front of your office, get a computer, get a regular laptop, even iPad will run, but I definitely like to use computer, Windows computer. That's a side note. But get a website done, get onto a social media channel, learn to spend some money on the ads. After you have finalized your product or services page, and start running some ads to them. Each day you can spend $1 to $10 to $100, depending on how successful these ads conversions are. The more conversions made from these successful ads, the more money you can then dump into those ads. That is the simplest way for you to start making any money online today. So I think I'm done for live video right now. I'm gonna get onto my computer and start recording the rest of the important key lessons that I'll be teaching you guys in the Fluffless roadmap. And you can get this by visiting the link down below in the comment or in the description. I'll update that most likely in the comment because that's easiest to see. And go ahead, you can read the blog post I posted on how to start milking business. It's a really long blog post. If you have the time, read it. I strongly suggest you. It's 5,000 words, but I gave a lot into writing this. If you don't want to, it's okay. You can jump right onto the link I gave you and go check out the Fluffless roadmap. It is video based just like this, and I'll walk you through entirely on how I can get you started, how I can get you going, and how I can start making you more money from online. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next live video. Whenever I am ready, I'll send out a signal and send out an email blast to those who subscribe me. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below. That really helps me because a lot of people who watch my videos have not subscribed yet, and subscription really means a lot to me. It's showing me that you guys love my material. Hit the like button and maybe leave a comment down below as well for the YouTube and the Facebook video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.